Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna see how much I can read in 24 hours. For this challenge, I'm only going to start the timer when I'm reading and I'm going to stop it when I'm done reading or if I need to take a break. Even if it spans over the course of a couple days, it's okay. It's just gonna be how much I can actually read in 24 hours. I have a few books planned, but I'm not sure exactly which ones I'll get to when I'm done with those. I have one audiobook picked out and a physical book picked out as well. I am also going to count my audiobook listening as reading just because if I finish a book, I'm going to count it as reading. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and let's get right into the actual reading. Hi everybody, it is Thursday evening. We're starting my 24-hour reading challenge. Obviously, I'm not going to be reading for 24 hours straight. I can't do that. I actually can't do that. But I'm going to just start the timer whenever I start reading and then stop it whenever I stop reading. I decided that I'm going to reread Beach Read by Emily Henry. Let me tell you why. So I have 4 books right now that are on my physical TBR and 3 of them are books that I'm buddy reading with other people. I have 2 that I'm reading with my best friend and 1 that I'm rereading with my mom. And the 4th book on my physical TBR is If We Were Villains by ML Rio. And I did start that. I got maybe like 10 pages in, but I just am not in the mood to read that right now. And I don't want to force myself to read it if I don't want to. And at the same time, I really don't want to buy a book right now either. I do have Wild Side coming in the mail tomorrow actually. If I'm being really honest with you, I want to reread Funny Stories so badly. It just came out in paperback and I'm this close to buying the paperback and I want to annotate it, but I already have the hardback. I don't need the paperback, but it's really nagging at the back of my mind. I'm not gonna lie. I want to reread Funny Story, but I actually am going to read that with my best friend as well. It'll be her first time reading it, so I decided to go for the next best thing. I have not read this since 2023. It's going on 2 years since I read this, and I want to reread it. I'm going to start this. I'm listening to Savor It by Tara Dewitt. I am not far into it. I am 44 minutes into that. I will start the timer whenever I'm listening to the audiobook though, just because I am going to be listening to the book. So that does count as reading in my mind. Let's start reading Beach Read. I am so excited for this. I'm going to annotate. This was a 5-star for me. I think I cried at the end. I'm not gonna lie. Hi everybody, it is Thursday afternoon. It's 2:52, so I have a little bit of an update. This is a little bit harder than I was expecting. Not harder, but just like, oh, like this is gonna take some effort from me. I have 20 hours and 17 minutes left, and I started this last night. So in reality, I read a little bit last night. I think I got to around page 40 or 50 of Beach Read. Currently, I am on page 104. I am just having so much fun with this. I really forgot how funny this was and I just am underlining some stuff. I love January and Gus. I really haven't had that much time today to read. I did read a little bit this morning. I was listening to more of my audiobook, which let me say, I am 3 hours and 28 minutes and 18 seconds into Savor It by Tara Dewitt. Keep in mind, I do listen to this. This is on 1.8 times speed. It's a little bit faster than normal, but I just am having so much fun with this. I am absolutely loving it. I just really enjoy both of the characters. So excited to see where this goes. I'm really trying to savor each word. Sometimes it's really easy for me when I'm listening to an audiobook is to like get caught up in what I'm doing and I don't always pay attention to the best of my ability. But with this one, I'm really trying to be very intentional about making sure I always am listening to it. I'm going to sit and read. I want to try to get to like 200 of Beach Read. We'll see. It's like, I just have like 100 more pages. And then I'll listen to this just throughout the night, whenever really. Honestly pains me to say this, that when I should have been reading for the past hour, yeah, I fell asleep. guys, it is Friday night. It's 9:08. I have 18 hours and 19 minutes left. After I woke up from my nap, I went for a walk and I got pretty decently through. I'm over halfway through Savor It. I'm eating this up. I'm really enjoying it. I will continue to listen to it. I just sat for probably the past like hour-ish, and I am 166 pages into Beach Read. So I read around 40 pages. So not bad progress. I'm going to go get ready for bed. I might read a little bit in bed. I'm not sure. It's already kind of late, so I might play Wordle and go to bed. That's my progress so far. I will see you guys tomorrow. I have a lot of reading left, honestly. So this might extend into Sunday, which I normally like to post on Sunday, but this might have to go into Sunday. We'll see. Overall, I'm loving. I've already read Beach Read, but it's just so good to me. I love it. Hi everybody, happy Saturday. It's 11:09. I have 16 hours. Oh, okay. 16 hours, 32 minutes, and 49 seconds left. I have an hour and 44 minutes left of Savor It. Enjoying it very much, you guys. Enjoying it very, very much. But I have just listened to the audiobook this morning. I haven't read physically at all, but I'm going to sit down now, probably for the next like 30 minutes. I have a lash appointment at 12, so I'll go there and then come home and spend the rest of my afternoon reading. Let us get back on track, because I'm scared. This is taking me so much longer than I expected. But I took my bio test this morning and I did good on it, so that's a relief. And now it's spring break. I still have to do some work, but I'm like ashamed at how long this is taking me though. I finished listening to Savor It by Tara Dewitt. 5 stars from me. I will let my thoughts gather a little bit before I say too much, but I just really enjoyed this story. I really, really liked both Fisher and Sage's characters, and I just loved getting to see their story. But I don't want to say too much. I'll give my full thoughts on everything I read at the end of this video, but I still... I'm only at 15 hours, so I've read for not even 10 hours. So I need to pick up the pace. But I'm going to sit and read for the rest of the afternoon. I don't have anything else to do. So when I say I'm going to sit and read, that's genuinely what I'm going to do. Hey guys! So I'm actually getting somewhere. Not really. I still have 13 hours and 29 minutes left, but in terms of where I'm at in progress wise, I'm on page 265. And there's only 358, less than 100 pages. I'm going to try to finish it. Let's try to finish this, and then I will, I guess, start my next book. I don't know what audiobook I want to start. Let's read. The letters at the end of Beach Read, the first time I read it, I sobbed. The second time I'm reading it, I'm about to sob, but I really had to stop. I would be like reading the letter and I had to stop because I just got my lashes and I don't want to cry. But know that if that hadn't happened, I would be bawling my eyes out right now. I'm on page 330, so I have like 20-ish pages left. I'm about to finish this. Will update back when I'm done. See you later. I just finished Beach Read, but I have the special edition. Never read the bonus chapter in the back, so I'm going to read that now. Low-key regret not reading this earlier. There's a Book Lovers reference. So cute. I just finished reading the little bonus chapter and it was so cute. Not only was there a Book Lovers reference, but there's also People We Meet on Vacation reference, and it was just so cute. 11 hours and 40 minutes left. Bye. Hi everybody and happy Sunday. It's 11:12 and I have 11 hours left and I don't know what to read. I did start last night. I started the audiobook of Lost and Lassoed. I am 53 minutes in. I have done and dusted. I have not read it. I didn't like it. I DNF'd it. I was looking on my shelves last night and I was like, what do I have that I haven't read that I can listen to? And Done and Dusted wasn't available, but this one was. But I got Wildside in the mail yesterday. I feel like this is a small town single dad, cowboy-esque romance. This one's also small town single dad, so I think they would just be too similar to do at the same time right now. But I just have no idea what to read. I have If We Were Villains, but I just am not in the mood to read this, I think, right now. I could go through my shelves and just see like what I have that I haven't read. Maybe I have Then She Was Gone, and maybe I could read that. Hi guys, it's 2:20. I've made the executive decision to just let the timer go, and like I'm not gonna stop it. Like I'm going to read as much as I can for the rest of the day, and obviously when it gets time for me to like go to bed, I'll stop it and finish it tomorrow. I'm just going to read as much as I can, listen to my audiobook as much as I can. I'm going to cook my lunches now, so obviously I'll be doing that, listening to my audiobook. But I got 100 pages into Then She Was Gone. This is just taking me longer than expected, and normally I like to post on Sundays, and it's Sunday and I'm not able to. So I'm going to try to, I think I have like 8 hours left, so I'm just going to try to read as much as I can the rest of the day. I'm not going to be as strict with stopping and starting, stopping and starting, stopping and starting. I'm just going to try to read as much as I can, hopefully maybe finish this book. I don't know, we'll see. It's just taking me a lot longer than I expected, and maybe one day I'll do a proper 24-hour reading challenge, but for now, this is not the day. I should have started this earlier in the week, I guess. But hi everybody, it is a few hours later. It's 6:11 and I have 4 hours and 37 minutes left. Even though I've been letting the timer just go, I've been pretty good about staying on task and actually reading. 3 hours and 53 minutes into Lost and Lassoed. I'm honestly enjoying it a lot. I DNF'd, done and dusted, but I will give it another try, but this one I just like a lot more. I think anything with like a single dad, cowboy, like Heartless by Elsie Silver I love. This gives me kind of similar vibes, obviously just the same concept. 156 pages into Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell, and I am enjoying it. I don't know, I think our main character is kind of dumb. I would say that nicely, but I just don't know. I have seen some people say that this is a pretty dark book. Not that it's dark, but it just leaves you feeling very unsettled. And I do kind of see that when I am reading it. I'm just kind of like, girl, why are you not seeing the signs so far? But I am entertained so far. It's pretty easy to get through. The chapters are pretty short, and this basically follows Laurel, and her daughter Ellie went missing 10 years ago when she was 15, and she basically one day meets this man in a cafe named Floyd, and when they start a relationship and she meets his daughter named Poppy. Poppy reminds her a lot of Ellie and just kind of a little bit of how they look, but also in certain ways and certain things that they say as well. And it's kind of just goes from there. It is a thriller. It's interesting so far, but I have seen some people say that it's pretty predictable. I don't really know where it's gonna go. Like I have my predictions, but I feel like they're also just kind of obvious. Like they're kind of telling you them. So I don't really know if it's gonna be a different plot twist that is not easily guessed. I don't know. But that is my progress so far. I'm going to keep listening to this, and they just kind of don't like each other. Best friend's brother, single dad, works on a ranch. So it's cute so far. I like it. I'll probably stop this around like 9 o'clock, 8 or 9, and finish the rest of the challenge tomorrow. So that is all for now. I'll probably update later tonight. Bye! Hi everybody, it is Friday evening and I have officially completed this challenge. I was not able to film anything today just because I was at work. This morning I had 2 hours, 18 minutes and 29 seconds left. I was on page 208 of Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell, and in that time I was able to finish Then She Was Gone, and I this morning was 4 hours 27 minutes and 29 seconds into Lost and Lassoed. I got 4 hours 55 minutes and 40 seconds into Lost and Lassoed. So in this video I was able to finish 3 books and get halfway through another one. I will give you my thoughts on all of the books that I read in this video now, just as a kind of concluding thoughts. So the first book